I'm breaking in.
Oh, how about this for a tough decision early on? Which direction they go here is going to say a lot about what this team wants to do. The Raiders may not be coming off the best season, but they do have a few good assets. And here's a chance for a second to come off the board. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn to the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. Two words here. Difference maker. That's what that pick right there is.
Portraiture in a human form, doodle of a two-headed unicorn. It was soothing, moving his arm in a fusion of man-made tools and amused from beyond. Even if it went beautifully wrong, it was tangible truth for a youth to refuse to belong. No name nuisance, stews in a bedroom.
Some tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best available player, or do you go after a position of need?
But a magpie, unseen hand dragging his graphite, cross contour.
And this is a big piece of the puzzle right here. Maybe a no-brainer, but a great pick regardless. And there's a pick that'll certainly help. Maybe not an impact signing, but you're not going to hit a home run every round.
I'm in a steel and a bee in a cloud, distractions, freedom, a rod. I left some years of giving a light. I left some.
Yeah, I think they got the best player there, and they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an excellent choice.
Continuing a mission that was rooted in a 20-year affinity and rickety condition with an ID crisis. Snap on the front lawn, look up in the sky, it's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings.
So with a handful of starters already nailed down, you have to ask yourself, do you dare go for depth, or do you just try to cover as many areas of the field as possible? Still a few holes on this roster, and not a lot of time left to do anything about it.
Just to count your rings. Used to paint, hard to admit that I used to paint. Natural light on a human face, stenciled fire in a...
It's the age-old question on draft day. What's the bigger need, offense or defense?
Drank Kool-Aid from a tube of acrylic, and I grew up in a linseed oil ever linen. Joy to the poison, voice to the resin. Capture a map of a gesture. Back up, add a little accurate fat to the figure. Redo that, move that inward. Zinc white lightning shoots from his fingers. Studio strewn with illusion and tinctures. Stay tuned for the spooky adventures. You can imagine the stars that align when a forearm starts foreshortening right, or a torso hung.
I'll tell you right now, you won't go wrong adding any of these guys to your team.
With a dirt cheap brush, then a week goes by and it goes untouched. Then 2, then 3, then a month, and the rest of your life to beat yourself up. I left some seasons eager to fall. I left some work to bury.
Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be clamoring for a skill player. But do you listen to him or go after someone who can help you up front?
With the trials of the anti-Midas. Snap on the back lawn, look up in the sky. It's shapes falling out of the fringe.
These are tough decisions here. Offense or defense? Which side has the more pressing need?
Down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings.
Boy, it's finger-crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available.
Chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings.
If you try to shut us down.
Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here.
We're coming kicking down your door.
Y'all never played fair, so tell me why now should we care? Queen Bee told y'all a long time ago that we run the atmosphere. Did we build it? Do we own it? We even in the studios running playback. Shout out to Airman Sally, the young guards, all the G's like us. Yeah, we go hard. See, this is how it feel to be a champion. We might fall down, but we never run. You wouldn't need it if you knew what we overcome. Do you know all the but they ain't stopping it. Me and my girls on top, straight stunting. And we abide by a real strict code. Hands off my ex and homies over.
If you try to shut us down, we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score, we're coming kicking down your door.
We play our way.
Would rather be me.
Do work all day.
We don't see defeat.
Did we fly that? Can we buy that? We even run a full court, make a stack. Shout out to Maya Moore, the young guard. To all the girls like us, yeah, we go hard. See, this is how it feel to be a champion. We might fall down, but we never run. So proud of them that we overcome. Do you know we got overcome? We bow down to none. I wanna hail out all my day ones. Time really does fly when you're having fun, but the party don't stop till we staring down the sun.
If you try to shut us down, we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score, we're coming kicking down your door. If you try to shut us down, we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score, we're coming kicking down your door. Kick it! Kick it!
All right, Larry, hope everyone is settled in for a great Draft Champions contest. Here, lucky to witness it. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. These guys that you see on your screen, they won't be witnessing. They will be participating in what should be an excellent game. Let's get down to the field. It's time for kick. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll put two receivers left, two to the right. Here's Carr to throw. Caught. It's Cruz, left side. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. On play action. Now Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. Third down here.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball? Meaning a 50-50. The ball's in the air, defenders there, receivers there. Who's going to make...